What's up, YouTube? I'm going off the top here because I feel like people are still complaining and still like stating the obvious about Cyberpunk 2077, right? We know the game don't work. We know it. We know the game doesn't work. We know that it doesn't work on consoles like it's supposed to. It's playable on it's playable at a smooth frame rate on like Stadia, PS5, and it's Series X. But at a stable frame rate is what it's supposed to be. It's the best that it is on PC. And these are things that we know. Now I hear people are complaining about cut content. Cut content. Somebody has a petition to bring back cut content to Cyberpunk 2077. Can y'all just let them fix the game first? Before we get into all the we want this content and we want that content. Can y'all let them fix the game first? And then they can bring all the content. No content is getting brought to the game until they fix it. Until it is running well on PlayStation 4 and it is running well on Xbox One's base consoles. Because if it's running well on there, then it should run well on the stronger consoles.
Why?
And then that means that it will run the best on PC. Right now, I'm playing the game on PC. I'm fortunate enough to have built a computer in the last week that can run this game on high settings. Not ultra yet. Working on that. New graphics card is on the way. But I have a 5700 XT and a Ryzen 9 3900X. I can run this game on high settings, 60 FPS, at 1080p or 1440p. I could probably run it at 1440p. I didn't have it on full screen windowed yesterday, and on full screen, their screen's hairy. I don't know. Maybe we'll fix that later. I still get some T-posing in the car every once in a while. You'll see the character flicker in a T-pose every so often. Not so often that it can get on my nerves, but it happens sometimes. There's other things that happen. There's just dumb things that happen. But it's not bothering me. It wasn't even bothering me when I was playing on Stadia, right? I played it on Stadia for 70 plus hours, probably 80 plus hours. Just playing the game, riding around town, doing NCPD missions. And now, I started the game over as a corpo on PC, and I'm still having fun playing the game. Even better because it's smoother. So I know that when the game is running better and smoother for everyone else, everyone will come back to the game. They're saying that Steam has dropped off. There are only 225,000 people currently playing the game or something like that. But I don't know what it was at before, but it's dropped. But that could be for a number of reasons. That could mean that, people just want to wait until the game is, better. People might not have crazy graphics cards and crazy processors to run this game, even though it still should run, right? They might want to wait till the game's optimized and fixed before they continue to play or finish the game. People want to play this game. People don't not want to play this game. I think people want a little bit more out of this game than maybe they should have expected. I mean, I guess it's not their fault because, marketing. But I think I'm in a very niche situation, if that makes sense, because I didn't really listen to all of the marketing. I wasn't really paying attention to the game that much, until maybe September. No, it was before that. So maybe 3 months before September, because Cyberpunk was supposed to come out September 17th. I remember that because that's my friend's birthday, and it's a month after my birthday. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Cyberpunk comes out on September 17th. Then it got delayed, and then it got delayed to what? November? I think it got delayed a couple of times after that. But it was the next time it was supposed to, I remember it coming out was it November 10th, right? And then I took off from work for a week starting the 10th. And then it got delayed again. So I was like, well, I'm just going to take this week off and I'm just going to hold that L and just play the game when it comes out. Whatever. And I ended up buying it on Stadia, so I was playing it at work when it came out. I didn't really listen to all the marketing and stuff that heavy. I watched the Night City Wire things, and no, the game is not everything they said it was going to be. But I think I like the aesthetic of the game enough, and the promise and the hope that they will continue to update the game and fix it, that I still have interest in the game and I still play it, and I like the guns. I like the aesthetic of the game. Their characters are good enough and the story was good enough to keep me playing the game and wanting to know what happens next. So I'm going to continue to play the game. The updates are going to continue to come, and I'm just waiting patiently for the next update for whatever 0.7 or 0.7 for whatever 1.07 is, and whatever this large January update is going to be and the large February update is supposed to be. Hopefully they do get those out, and I don't see why they wouldn't. And then apparently there's a leak there's a leak from someone that says there might be a huge June update, basically an overhaul of the entire game. I don't know how true that is, but if so, that would be definitely great, and I can't wait to see that and try that out. And hoping that it's a lot more than we were expecting. I hope that they deliver more than we expect it to be. But I don't know, that's hard for some people because some people are expecting a lot. I'm expecting that some new features will get added to the game, or some things that were cut will be brought back to the game. New areas maybe on the map, new cars, maybe new weapons, quality of life things, like being able to, change what you're wearing, depending on, just change what you're wearing and keep your stats on your gear. So you may, transmog your gear, stuff like that. I'm expecting small-ish things like that, expected things. But I hope they hit us with some unexpected things that maybe they didn't even talk about and that they're working on. And they put that into the game, and it makes the game immensely better. I think that would be great for trust in the game going forward. But we can only find out when these things happen and when these updates happen. And since I'm playing it on PC now, I get to experience all the stuff in glorious HD at a nice stable 60 FPS. It's beautiful, and I get the updates first. I played it on GOG. I bought the game from GOG because CD Projekt Red owns GOG, and I figured I will buy it straight from the source. So the updates I'm sure get there first, and any bonuses that they want to give for people having it on GOG, then I'll have it there. And it's DRM free. The game is DRM free on GOG, so that's a plus. But I'm about to go in the house, play some more Cyberpunk. I'll probably stream it tonight at some point. We'll see. Maybe after I edit.
That's it. That's the one. Just take it.
Preacher's boy, who murdered him? Who gave you the XBD?
Nobody gives us anything. They leave dead drops. We just go pick them up. Keeps things secure for everyone involved.
Speedy was raw when you got it. Must have noticed something in the background, some kind of clue. Reflection in the mirror, tattoo, anything.
Our only concern is with imperfections, not who makes them.
Rebel soul child got a fist ball. I'm a respawn of ancestors, and I'm blessed, huh? They are not him, tell him fess up. I get check stub, hella carefree, nothing scares me, hella reckless. Yeah, I got next up, right? No, we not the same.